back fishes.
We're so stoked to have you on this. We call this Banjo Breakdown. So, Chino, what I want to talk about was when we got connected, what got you excited about the Banjo Minnow again? Tell me about that. Because I remember we sent you the kit and you're opening it up and ripping it up and you're all excited. Tell me about that.
Well, the Banjo Minnow has been around so long and it's been gone for so long
Right.
that I kind of feel like, and me personally, I kind of willed it back into existence because I wanted it back that bad, you know? And it's just funny because before I talked to you and before I even knew you guys were relaunching, I was looking at old banjo videos. I actually had the old school, like an old banjo kit. And it was gifted to me by an uncle of mine. And it just brought back so many memories of the nostalgia and just watching the infomercials as a child over and over and over and finally getting the kit, you know? And it's just crazy because all of that stuff was happening before I even, like I said, talked to you. So when I saw, hey, Banjo Minnow has a website, they got the Instagram going on now, they're going on Facebook now, and I'm gonna reach out to these guys, say, hey, look, what's going on with Banjo Minnow? Is it coming back or what? And you said, brother, we relaunching in September. Just hold tight for me. You know, you broke down the story of how you got the company, and I just thought I said, man, it's just so good in the time of social media, the way we can spread the word around about how great these lures are, you know, that it's just a perfect time to relaunch, man. And I'm just so happy to see Banjo back on the market, man.
Awesome. Well, we are so glad you reached out to us. And I have to tell you, when you sent this,
yes, sir.
Picture, tell me about that. So that's what the new banjo. We sent you the kit. You took it out. Tell me about this picture because that was awesome.
Yes, sir. Well, that was actually like the second day that I was using the banjos. I went out to this pond right in the back of my job, and I wasn't aware myself that they had bass in the pond because I had been fishing and just catching little green sunfish. Even catching the green sunfish with the Banjo minnows, by the way. So they don't just catch bass; they catch crappie, bluegill, sunfish, catfish. Look at that! Look at that
bad
size of
boy
that
right
sunfish.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you talk about a good deal. And
I don't know
they
about,
just was they was
I don't know.
killing
The banjo doesn't look as good as with you and that beard, dude.
them. Hey man, the banjo is a sexy beast when it's going through that water, man. I don't know. I don't know if I can live up to it. After 20 years on the comeback, I'm pretty sure the banjo is a lot better than I fell off the team.
So you got the new kit and you took it out to the lake. Tell me about that. Like you said, you didn't even know there were bass there. And a lot of people, Chino, they don't know about the banjo. Spread the word. Tell me it works, right?
It most certainly works in every condition. I don't care if it's rainy, if it's windy, if it's dark outside, light outside. They got colors for that. They have the appearance of the minnow is so lifelike that I really don't think that these fish can help themselves. I really don't think that they can because they look at the fish and it's falling and it's like, oh, I gotta eat it, you know. So and then they go after it. And I just, like I said, when that bass hit, I was just so shocked because I wasn't used to that kind of fight in that water at that time. And when I pulled it up, I said, oh my God, this thing is catching the sunfish, killing it. I'm catching bass already. And then, I went on from there to fishing with it in the tournaments and in ponds and whatnot. So Banjo is officially back, baby. Officially.
Awesome.
And I've been telling everybody on all of my social media from Facebook to Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. Hey, listen, if you remember I have people that have duetted my videos on Banjo Minnows to tell people that Banjo Minnows are back. So other people are sharing it as well because, like I said, the nostalgia alone of it just brings back so many memories to us 80s babies, early 90s babies. And it's beautiful to see it back, man. Just to see a company that was worth so much, that meant so much to us come back. Oh man, it doesn't get no better, man.
I tell you, you inspired a lot of people, Chino, because a lot of people hit us up and thanks to you for you know, tagging us and putting us back out there. We really appreciate it. We're just getting so much interest from so many places. So, you know, one of the questions I really wanted to get from you is, now that you saw and fished the new minnow, tell me about it. Tell me about how the design is a little bit different, a little bit easier to use in the nose. It still has that dying action. It's still the OG, but it's just got a little up to date, right?
Yeah, I actually think it's a lot more durable. The Banjo Minnows before, they had a little pin to go into the nose that you
Yes.
stick the hole through, which it could rip out with the eyes, and they could rip out at times if you're not, you know, if you're not careful with it or whatever. This one, the nose, by the nose being blunted and smooth the way it is, you can fish it like a weightless fluke. You can put if you run out of your corkscrews, you can put the tip of the hook right through the tip of the nose and
Right.
fish it just like a weightless fluke. As long as you have those lightweighted hooks, it'll dart and sink to the bottom just like a minnow that's dying, man. It is one of the most lifelike, realistic minnow baits that I've seen. You can get a fluke, sure, and they'll probably bite a fluke, but I honestly, truly don't think they can help themselves with this thing. I don't think that they can help it. When they see that thing coming down, it just looks so lifelike. I don't care what kind of fish it is. If they see it, they're going to eat it.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Yeah.
And it's that dead, dying, spastic action, which is that genetic response, which is, you know, it's not theory, it is not our opinion, that's nature. And we were the first ones to develop that hook in the front that allows you that dying action, where you're right, they can't help themselves, they just munch it.
Right. And the corkscrew, when if you screw that in, it goes into all the from the small to the large sizes. It fits snug, it fits tight. And
Yep.
I caught on that minnow that you showed the picture with, I think I might have caught well over 25 or 30 fish on that one minnow. On one minnow without it break. The only time you're gonna lose the Banjo minnow is if you get snagged and your line breaks. Other than that, it's not gonna come off the corkscrew. The hooks, as long as you have your rubber band bearings on the hooks,
Yep.
it will not come off the hook. It's just it's very, very durable. I haven't had one rip yet, even though the teeth marks shredded through it. I haven't had not one tear in half or any of that yet. So very, very durable. I'm very, very impressed with the durability.
Awesome. You know, one of the things that we did differently that you may notice from the original kit was the corkscrew goes in a little bit deeper, and it has that bit of a blunted nose. So it is durable for that reason. It goes in deeper, so you can't fling it off. You can get bit, and then that nose makes it a little easier to put that corkscrew in. So, because, you know, sometimes when you're on the boat or wherever, it can get kind of hectic doing that, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
And those corkscrews are readily, you can get those also in Bass Pro and other stores where, you know, you can find in that course. If you should happen to run out of in your kit, everything that in the kit is also, you can just find it anywhere. So you can pair the minnows with, like I said, if you lose all your corkscrews, just hook through the nose of it and fish it like a weightless fluke. If you run out of your rubber bands or whatever, just get a little teeny rubber band and wrap. You know, I mean, it's just ways to improvise. That it's just, you can find those things on the shelf.
You know, the thing about it is, yeah, those other parts are available, but that hook is totally unique. That we have a patent on the hook and the nose screw going into the bait, and that hook is totally different. You don't find that hook off Bass Pro or anything like that.
Because the actual minnow is so durable, if you should run out of the tactical tools, you can probably improvise in some kind of way. But like you said, with the patented hooks, it's probably just best to go ahead and get you a whole nother kit, because you're gonna use them up anyway, and you're gonna need those tacticals. But and the hook is, and I noticed too, even when I changed the hook, because like you said, they're unique. They're very, very lightweight. The hooks are very, very light, which helps the bait fall at a slower rate opposed to having like a heavier circle hook or something. It will kind of fall faster.
You got it. That's by design. That's exactly by design. It's that random buoyancy that creates that action. So hey, listen. So again, totally, we're just totally stoked that you love this product and you want to tell the world about it. Now, for somebody who doesn't know anything about the Banjo Minnow and wasn't an 80s, 90s baby, but are being introduced to it for the first time, what would you say to people who don't know anything about the Banjo Minnow? Why would this be a great fishing lure to try?
Well, what I would say for the new users is just use your common sense. I mean, the bait is lifelike. When you're talking about match the hatch, I mean, it's just like you go get a bucket of minnows. You can throw down in one of the Banjo minnows inside that bucket, you won't be able to find it. It's just a perfect match hatch. And even with the golden shiners, which are particularly my favorite because like pond bass, lake bass, river bass, when they see that gold, there's something about that flicker of that gold. They just freak out about it and they're fighting to eat it. So it's like I said, I mean, you could just, if you're a fisherman and an angler, you can literally just use your common sense and look at the bait and see, you just know this thing is going to work, man. This thing looks realistic. And then you can, if you want to look at the commercials, fine, whatever. But I mean, take Troll's word for it. The bait is so realistic that it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. If you have fish in the area, they're going to eat the bait, period.
Yeah. Hey, thank you. Now for people who, when we post this and we put it on our YouTube page, for people who want to follow you, how do they get a hold of you, Chino?
Guys can reach me at Trolling on the RVA. One word, trolling with no G, not trolling, trolling. Trolling on you guys.
Trolling, bro.
At Trolling on the RVA on all social media. You can also look up 804 Angler and find me as well. All of my links will be in the link tree in my Instagram, as well as my Twitter, my Facebook. You can find me all over social media if you just Google 804 Angler or Trolling on the RVA. You will find me. We got a lot of videos on YouTube. We have quite a few with the Banjo Minnow so far. Go check out my Instagram page. You can see all the catches that I've had with the Banjo Minnow. Just the sheer excitement of me getting the set. It's all documented, and I'm just so happy to be the early part of the new Banjo team. And I'm just so happy, and I'm honored.
Thank you, man. We are honored. We really appreciate it. You're part of the early relaunch. You're going to be part of the family, and we're going to get you the new stuff, and just love all your content and love your excitement. And for people who want great entertainment, a dude who knows his fishing, follow him on all social media. And again, thank you very much. Keep using it. We'll keep in touch. I want to see some big boys caught. All right.
You already know, boss. I'm on it, boss.
All right. Take care, man. Thanks.
Have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Go get that banjo set right now.